You know what never gets old? I used to eat these a lot as a kid, and noticed that they really never get old. Pop-Tarts.
With someone you are. With someone you are.
My babe wants to FaceTime? Okay. Hello. What? Just do me a favor. Say hi to all my YouTubers and subscribers. She doesn't like that. Come on. Say hi to them. Please.
Hi.
What? They can't hear you. That's my beautiful girlfriend, guys. Alright, I'll talk to you in a little bit. So you know I'm not a total loser. Okay, so what was I talking about? I was talking about the election. So a lot of you are so pissed that we have these two candidates. You have Donald Trump on one hand and you have Hillary Clinton on the other. Now for transparency's sake, in this video I'll be going over basically everything that I can find. So a lot of people know that Donald Trump is the CEO of Trump, whatever, Industries. He owns the Trump Tower, he's worth millions, billions, etc. He's a businessman. And Hillary Clinton was former Secretary of State, she was former First Lady, she's been in the government for 30 plus years. If you just look at those facts, it would make more sense that Hillary Clinton would be the better candidate. But in all reality, because a lot of people don't do this, sorry I gotta fix my tripod, so many people don't look at the actual facts being presented to them. So many people, I'll start off with Donald Trump. So many people have a problem with him because he has stated that he will be a hard ass on immigration. He'll deport people back to Mexico or back to wherever they came from if they're here illegally. He isn't talking about Mexicans or, immigrants in general. He's talking about illegal immigrants. That means people who came here illegally. They didn't go through the process. And I know all you liberals and all you people out there are gonna say, oh, but the process is too long, it's so hard for people to go through it. It's so hard on them to come to the US because, we don't have the right systems in place to efficiently let people into our country who deserve it. This entitlement bull, I can't cuss because then YouTube will take all my money away. YouTube. All this bullcrap about entitlement and people who deserve things. Yeah, it's exactly what I just called it. It's bullcrap. I don't know how else to put it. If you come through the system and you do it legally, Donald Trump has no problem with you. No matter if they're from Mexico or Ireland or Japan or Canada, even though Canada never comes here and we only go there because of our screwed up government. I have no problem with you and Donald Trump has no problem with you. But it's the people who come across the borders of Mexico and are smuggled in on ships and come in here illegally, illegally. Those are the people that most Americans who have a sound state of mind have a problem with. You may have gone through the process and gotten a visa and gotten, like a work permit or whatever to work in the US. But you need to understand that when that expires, you need to go home, go back where you came from. Over there. I don't know where over there is. It's over there. This misconception that Trump hates immigrants and Trump hates Mexicans and Trump hates everyone needs to be corrected and no one wants to correct it. Also, if he wants to deport all the illegal immigrants, he's got to go through Congress and no one else realizes this. They think that if Donald Trump becomes president, everyone is just going to be banished from America. And that is a huge misconception because he has to go through Congress, he has to go through the Senate, he has to go through everything in order to make that happen. And the same thing goes for building a wall. You can't just build a wall without consenting to Congress and the Senate and everyone else. You have to go through the system of government unless you're like Obama and you make executive orders and say, well, let me be clear, I have an executive order. Yeah. On to Hillary Clinton. So if you look at the facts, Hillary Clinton has been in the legal system for 30 plus years. She's been the First Lady, she's been the Secretary of State, she's been a whole list of other things. So if you look at that, just specifically, Hillary Clinton should be the obvious candidate, right? Well, not exactly. Hillary Clinton has been involved in more scandals, either in the front row or behind the scenes, or on stage, really. She's been the main act in all of these scandals, a lot of them, basically. So, to start all this off, she was removed from her White House Judiciary Committee staffer job because of incompetence and lying. Married a serial liar and cheater. Bill Clinton. I'm gonna Monica Lewinsky. Sorry guys, I had something caught in my throat. And when she went to Bosnia, we landed under sniper fire.
I remember landing under sniper fire. There was no greeting ceremony, and we basically were told to run to our cars. Now that is what happened.
Yeah, that was sniper fire, all right. Then you have Benghazi. Hillary, she can't seem to shake this one. On the anniversary of 9/11, she blamed an internet video for the killing of 4 Americans in Libya, which obviously was untrue. They even made a friggin' movie about it. It's called 13 Hours. Why don't you go watch it? In a hearing before a committee, she said, what difference at this point does it make? Whether it was a video or radicalized terrorists or anything like that.
We were misled that there were supposedly protests and then something sprang out of that, an assault sprang out of that. But that was not the fact.
But
and the American people could have known that within days, and they didn't know that.
With all due respect, what difference at this point does it make?
It means a lot, Hillary. It means a lot to the people who were killed. It means a lot to their families. It means a lot to the American people. And then we move on to her 30,000 plus emails that were deleted from her private server. So Hillary Clinton decided that she wanted to set up a private server, unsecured, at that, and store 30,000 plus documents, a lot of which were classified as top secret or above. If you look at anyone else who has ever taken a sensitive file somewhere, they were literally put in jail for 25 years to life or sentenced to death. Maybe not sentenced to death, but they were imprisoned immediately, or stripped of their colors, or stripped of their badges, or whatever. So why is it that when Hillary Clinton does the same thing, nothing has happened? Instead of going to jail, she's going to run for the White House. Because that makes sense. So in her race for the White House, her campaign or whatever, she has been paid an enormous amount of money. She has amassed a personal fortune for speaking fees at Wall Street and other places. So she literally will talk on and on about bull and get paid for it personally, not to her campaign fund, but personally. She's also accepted donations from other foreign dignitaries and countries for her campaign run. The list goes on and on. I'll probably post a picture or something on this video to show how many people she actually has in her pocket. And then, we're not over yet, folks. We are not over yet. There have been multiple deaths, suicides, accidents, of people who have been closely related to her foundation, who have been involved in scandals, other things, just people who randomly go missing and turn up dead, who have been involved with her.
Coincidence? I think not!
This is really someone you want running for the White House? You'd rather put a criminal in the Oval Office than someone who is a big meanie? What else should I rant about? $15 minimum wage? And how that'll destroy our company? I think I'll save that for another video. You know who I'm voting for. You really can't tell? I am very biased. I'm a 19-year-old, I can vote, I'm a registered Republican, I'm going to vote. And I can bet, you can guess, I'm going to be voting for this November. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Unsubscribe from me if you want. Really don't care. If you like what I said, please subscribe. There will be more. So, if you just want to bash me in the comment section, please have a go. I'll have a debate with anyone who wants to have a debate. Just comment below your thoughts. Anyway, thanks guys for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. More videos coming out soon.